What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan 1 here today, and as you can see, the camera is not as shaky today. I decided to finally invest into a tripod, and I got a tiny little cell phone tripod for my camera. I am sorry that I could not get this out to you guys last week. I was having such a hard time trying to get Transformer reviews out, trying to get things done, and this is the only thing I could come up with. So if the tripod is just a little bit out of focus, don't worry too much. Don't worry about that glare coming on right now. But for right now, we're going to be doing, as you can see probably the title of the video, we're going to be doing Goofs in Percy, James, and the Fruitful Day. And for all of you UK fans, because I know there are some, you guys are definitely going to want to watch this, because I have spotted several goofs in this episode, enough to the point where I had to look at it and go, huh? How did these manage to pass through the multiple screening tests that they went through? I don't know how it got through that stage, but without further ado, here we go.
It was a splendid morning on the island.
Okay, first of all, Gordon coming out of the tunnel, and then the steam coming out after him. That clearly is a production error, right there. Like, I mean, and it's still coming out. There's some bouncing tracks there, and you see the obvious thing there. A little bit of glare coming off the engine.
I know, sighed Percy. These trucks have been troublesome all morning.
That's no excuse, Percy, snorted James. Nothing should stop us. The Fat Controller relies on us.
What the heck's going on with his little bit of a...
I'll be on my way.
Okay.
James puffed him.
Right there. Right there. I don't know if you can really see it, but right there, there's the steam effects coming out of the tracks. Okay, so he's pushing trucks here. Blue tack, blue tack. There's a little bit of blue tack there. What the heck is this track doing there? Now, how the heck did those trucks get all the way over there? They gotta show this. A little bit of bouncing tracks here on the bridge. Where's his brake van? There's supposed to be a brake van.
Answered James proudly. Pity the same can't be said for Percy. Peep, peep, goodbye.
Some steam effects coming out of the ground there. A little bit of a gappage. Here, let's go back a few seconds here. There's a little bit of a gappage right here on Clarabelle, if I'm not mistaken. That's Clarabelle. I believe that's Clarabelle. I mean, you can't really see because this workman's face is in the way.
What's that about? Gasped Fanny and Clarabelle. That was trouble. Trouble for James.
See a little bit of the camera glare right there. Right there on that little bit right there. This is just the shadow of Clarabelle. I mean, clearly. And then what's going on with this dude's neck here? It's like a toothpick right there, you know? You gotta fix that. Also, that's a little crooked. If you can't spot anything in this scene, you know, just let me know. That truck is derailed. So is that one and that one.
But the station master had bad news. What's happened? Asked Percy's driver. James's brakes have jammed. We need Percy's help right away. Percy quickly set
Steam effects coming out of the tracks there.
He found James stuck on the line and looking glum. Percy couldn't help laughing. Got yourself in a jam, eh, James? What you might call a sticky situation.
A little bit of camera glare coming off the eyes.
It's not funny having jammed brakes, and not very reliable either, teased Percy. I am surprised you let it happen, James. Nothing should stop us.
You can see the hinge for the legs there. This is This was part of the scene from One Good Turn, where the driver is looking up at the rock face. This scene was reused for this episode. That is a goof.
Said his driver. Can you push these trucks?
Let's see, what else can we find in this scene? You can see the faces are just a tad bit misaligned there on the engines. There's also some paint chipping going on here. You can clearly see it. It's pretty, at least on the buffers anyway. Let's see, what else can we find? Let's see, I'm trying to find it a bit here. There's a little bit of set glare coming off of James right around here. You can also see it coming off of their funnels, both here and here. Other than that, I think that's it. Oh, there's also this giant gap between James's eyes right there.
Of course I can, whistled Percy. There's no time to lose. James has done too much of that already. James angrily hissed steam as Percy was coupled to the trucks. Off we go, said Percy. I'll have to go fast to get there in time. These big engines are so unreliable.
There's more of that steam unfocused there.
Percy, called his driver, but Percy was in a hurry. He didn't see that the points...
But let's go back. I saw something a bit there. Right here. There's obvious paint, like, misalignment right down here on his foot plate. Or maybe that's... I can't remember what that... I'm pretty sure that's his foot plate, but I could be wrong. A little bit of camera glare coming off here and here. Or set glare coming off here. A little bit here. A little bit there. Yeah. There's also a little bit coming off the face, but you can't really see it.
He didn't see that the points had failed and that he had been diverted into a siding. Look out, Percy, shouted his driver and applied the brakes. But it was too late.
Okay, that scene was cut. Let's watch that again.
Brakes. But it was too late.
See, that was cut. There was a cut there.
The driver and the fireman had jumped clear. But squash
This was not how it looked.
all over Percy.
Baby food used.
The fat controller arrived.
Percy, you are not to blame for the points failure, but I do not run a jam factory.
Yes, sir.
You can clearly see it was smudged onto him. Because if this was a real kind of incident and they had only that little bit of smashed fruit on him, this would seriously not look like that. So, you know, that's not a major goof, but it's kind of like, okay, we can clearly see you smudged fruit on him, you know.
No, sir. And Percy squelched sadly away. That night, the shed was silent.
Okay. Let's see. I wonder what this bicycle is doing here. And, you know, you can clearly see that Percy's face is misaligned quite a bit. You know, just absolutely right there. Let's see, what else can we find in this scene? James's dome, it looks kind of black there. Or maybe that's just...
James and Percy
Yeah, it's
felt very
black.
sorry for themselves. At last, Thomas spoke. You know, he said to no engine in particular, there's more than one way to get jammed. We all learned that today. Still there was silence. What's more, continued
Let's go
Thomas,
back. I
we
saw
all-
something in that last scene. Right here. Look at Duck's eyes. Right there. Right where my little mouse is. Right where the arrow is. Right there. There's a huge gap right there. And I have no idea what Edward is doing with his, like, uncanny face going on there. And what the heck happened to the last scene? Percy's face was not sad. It was kind of that staring off into space kind of look.
Silence. What's more, continued Thomas, we also learned that sometimes when engines help each other out of a jam, things can...
See, Percy's face is still misaligned. They never fixed that. And what the heck's going on with these buffers? They're chipped. And I have no idea what's going on down here, but that looks like chassis misalignment too. You know, I could forgive some of this stuff, but you know, in a still shot, you can literally see everything. it's forgivable but unforgivable at the same time. Like, literally, this misalignment, just major, major goof. Like, if you're gonna get the face aligned, get it right.
Still go wrong. So, said a voice, so finished, Thomas. That means we learned a lot today, and therefore, then came a chorus where really you...
Major gappage in Percy. What the heck is going on with James's funnel here? Let's zoom in on that here. Right there. You can't really see it quite well, but there's a gigantic slash mark in this funnel. It looks like it broke off after some prop failure, and then they just sticky tacked it back on. And James's dome is still kind of black looking there. Like, that's unforgivable. And then Percy's face is aligned right finally. Still paint chipping on there. That's a major flaw. Like, that's throughout the entire episode. That's forgivable but unforgivable at the same time. So, let's zoom back out and finish this episode.
engines after all.
Okay, look at that. So, look, that was Goofs and Percy James and the Fruitful Day. That was a major, major goof fest. Major goof fest. Like, that, those whole buffers, I don't know why they couldn't just take a Sharpie or something and paint over it. There's chipping there, there's literally smoke effects going everywhere, there's stuff coming out of the ground, track bouncing, face misalignments, and at that last scene you could literally see a broken funnel. How on earth is that possible? That's just not forgivable. You can't forgive that. So without further ado, let's end this episode with... This is Thomas Found at One saying, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Hit the bell notification down there if you want to see more. Also, don't forget to leave a comment saying what goof video you'd like me to do next, because I will feature it in a video. Nobody commented on the Transformer review, so nobody's getting a shout out. If you do come up with a good episode for me to do, I will do a shout out for you in the next video. So, please don't forget to do that. It is amazing what you guys have done. We are at 190 subscribers. If we can get this going before January 25th, I will do Goofs in the Great Race and or Goofs in Journey Beyond Sodor. So let's just make it known that will happen, but it may not happen if we don't get over 200 subscribers. So thank you for watching. This is Thomas Found One saying peace and goodbye.